My new friend.
Hi,
Yo!
my name's Tori. Nice to meet you.
Tori,
all.
give me a kiss on the cheek. Good girl.
We say our goodbyes and light up like fireflies, 'cause there's so many things left to explore. I don't wanna hold you back. Your heart is safe with mine, and I can't find the words to keep you, but I don't think I want to, 'cause we're living it up for love, living it up for love. Just keep living it up for love, living it up for love. Whatever is good for you, I'm good with it, I'm good with it. Whatever is good for you, I'm good with it, I'm good with it, I'm good with Tuesday, I'm all alone, but then you called my phone. You said, baby, I'm sorry,
Hey, what's going on, my little dragons? How are you feeling today? If you're feeling good, please do let me know down in the comments below. Drop a like on this video, share this video with your friends and family, and don't forget to punch that subscribe button, as it will help your little dragon out so very much today. First of all, happy Valentine's Day to all my beloved people. Now, today's a beautiful day. I love Valentine's Day. It's one of my favorite days, when it comes to love. I look at it as love for everything, but I've been saying that for the last few years. I've made a few videos just based on like love, but mostly it's romantic love is what a lot of people associate this with, and a lot of people they want single people, they wanted to get a Valentine for today, and committed people, they want to know what to do for today. So I just wanted to use this as an opportunity just to talk about my stuff, my experiences, my ideas, things that have personally affected me when it comes to romantic love, and what maybe some of you might take it in. You might be interested. I have no doubt that this video is going to be interesting for you, but maybe if you can take it in, something that I say, and apply it to your own path, your own whatever, finding someone or what you could do with someone. That'll be great. That'll be great. So that's why I'm making this video right now for you, man. So let's go. So first of all, girlfriend wise, I've never loved anyone in my life romantically. Love, I think, is something completely different that I've never really got to experience, but I do know it exists. I do believe in it. A lot of people say they don't believe in romantic love. I believe in it. I completely believe in it. I know it's real, but I've personally not felt that towards someone, because it takes time of understanding and learning, and you understanding. For me, I look at love as in, so if I had a girl with me and I really love her, I look at her as an extension of me, a female extension of me. So we're not two different people. We are one. We are two different bodies that's connected by one soul. That's the mentality I have, as in I would die for her. I would kill for her. If anything, I would rip 100 throats for her. I will jump out of anything to save her life. I'll jump into a burning building to save her. Her being alive is more important than me being alive. That kind of mentality, that's love. That's powerful. I don't have a single girl that I felt that towards, but I do know it exists. Because first of all, movies, and I know this sounds silly, but how can you watch a movie and understand how it feels? I mean, when they show it in movies, for the same reason, like I've never experienced like my mum or dad dying, obviously, but I know how that feels, because when you watch a movie and you see the main character and they emotionally connect with them, and when their family members die, and the emotion that it creates, it brings tears into our eyes. That's how you know that that feeling is real. Same as when they feel love for a girl, and he would do anything, and the fact that she's not around anymore, or the fact that she breaks up with him, or they divorce if they're married, the extent that he would go through, and the mental gymnastics and all those, all of that's involved, you would feel it as well. And that's why for things like that, in the books I've read, films I've seen, things I've heard from other people, I can really understand what it feels like to have someone that you completely love. So I've not felt that towards any girl. There's no one I sincerely loved. It's just, short term. It's been most, like any relationship that I've had, it's only been like it's like a situationship, not like a love relationship. It's, you're with them for a while, you meet them through friends or in the club. A lot of incidents, a lot of girls that I've been with, it's girls that I've met in a nightclub. I used to go to nightclubs like really often. I would meet them, hook up with them, and then get to know them and be friends and have a lot of fun with them. But then it doesn't last very long, unfortunately. I don't know. I really don't know what it is, man. I really do not know what it is. I'll get to the club things in a minute, but yeah, man. I think it's the standard expectation of someone that you find attractive, that maybe that I would find attractive. I find you find loads of girls attractive, but it's all about, I don't think it's about looks, and me personally, like, I don't ever think about my looks. When it comes to girls, I don't think about looks. I only think types. Types is what's important. So you're always a type to someone, and you always have a type. So for me, I like cute, smiling girls. That's what I always look for, in a girl. If my friends like, there's loads of girls going to be there, and maybe one you might like, and I say, look, all you have to do, the girl has to be a cute, smiling girl, a girl that smiles a lot, and the way she looks at things, she should be happy whenever she looks at everything, and then, adorable, cute. That's the kind of girls I'm mostly attracted to, because it connects, it's a part of me, because I feel like I'm a kind of guy that's always like happy all the time, that always likes to look at things in a positive way. So when you find a girl that likes to do that as well, that connection is easy for me. So that's why I like those like cute, smiling, those kind of girls, young, those kind of girls. But yeah, it's all about types. I feel like it's mostly about types more than looks. So yeah, that's my first idea of like relationships and stuff. But my experience, I've never spoken about this. Like I've not actually spoken about this even with my friends. I normally just bury it inside me and I let it go completely. But yeah, any like relationship, or like, I wouldn't say relationship, I don't know what to say. Like, it's mostly, because most of it is, it's not love, but it is sexual, it is sex, but it's not just sex, because it's not just someone that I like to hook up with whenever I feel like the need for sex. It's someone that I hook up with, but I do want to connect with her and be her friend, and have that minds, try to get along kind of thing, and create more memories. That's what I really, really want out of like any relationship that I have with a girl, mostly. And then obviously eventually I would love to have someone that I love completely. That's why marriage is another big deal, because marriage, I have to either look at marriage as someone that I would love for, that I would die for kind of girl, or it should be like a family thing, because in our culture we get arranged marriages, so our parents find us the girl to marry. But the reason behind that is because of family and the culture and all those things. So if I comply to that, then it's fine. Or I have to find a girl that I love completely. I've known her for years, and I know that she is the right one for me for a long time. So that thought really hasn't really crossed my mind with any girl actually. But yeah, right now I'm single. I've been single for a while. The last girl I was with, it was a while back, and I've known her I actually met her in a club, and I knew her for a couple of weeks, actually a couple of months, 2 months or something. First 2 weeks was like I was in heaven, man. I couldn't ask for more. Like I wish that experience. See, I'm the kind of guy to look at the good in things. I like to look at the positives in things, and that the positive, the moments, the great moments that we got to share. That 2 weeks was just brilliant, man. Traveling, going up and down, meeting her. She's from a different city. Just going up and down, meeting her, you know, and all the other stuff was brilliant. It was great. And after that, for some reason, I mean, we used to party a lot. We used to go out a lot. And then, you know, things didn't work out. And there was one little argument that we had. And it was a very small, like, it wasn't a deal. It wasn't a big deal. But it was easy for me to, like, throw it away because I always like to look at the positives and things. So I threw it away and it was okay. But from there, I could see, like, it wasn't going the same way. No relationship with her was like the first 2 weeks of knowing her. And I don't know, it wasn't great. So it was at this level. It already hit the peak. First, from the day I met her, the first 2 weeks, it hit that peak level. You know, beyond here, I know you can't see my hand, but say that as far as the frame goes, up to here. And then after that, like, argument kind of thing, it kind of dropped. And it was on that level. And then one day, after a few months, we had a full-on argument. For 20 minutes, we were in the car. We just argued like crazy. We were in the car for 30 minutes. For the first 20 minutes, we were arguing. It was like everything was over. I felt like it was all over in that moment. But then the last 10 minutes, yeah, we were talking. We made it up. We was kissing. We were all great. I apologized. She apologized. And we were like, you know what? We're never going to argue again. But I couldn't stay with her that day because I had to go back because I had work the next day. And I had work for a while, for a week. And then because I used to meet her like mostly in the weekends, or if I'm free from work, then I get to meet her. And because she's busy, I'm busy and stuff. I was at work for 2 days. The first day was fine, but the second day, for some reason, it was just in my mind all day. And I couldn't get it out of my head. That 20 minutes, everything faded out. And just that 20 minutes of the argument, I really, you know, started to deep what was going on. And I was like, I was really strongly thinking about it over and over and over again. It was possessing my mind for a bit. And I was like, is this what I really want? Is this what I really need? And I was like, no, you know what? Forget it. So I didn't even tell her anything. I just blocked her on everything, social media, on number, everything I blocked her on. And basically that's the last I ever heard of her. That's it. I don't know anything. I blocked her and I blocked all her friends. Every mutual friend that we had, I blocked it. And I just, you know, it's been over a year. It's been over a year. I think maybe even a year and a half. But yeah, it's been a while. So actually I know the date. I know the exact date. But yeah, it's been over a year now. It's gone. But yeah. But every time I think about her, I only think about the first 2 weeks and how amazing that was. So and I do like to, I have those good memories. So every girl I've been with, like, I can only think about the great moments. I try to avoid all the bad stuff. But yeah, so that was the last one. She was very cute. She's very adorable. I would never get with a girl that has attitude. Attitude is a very big turn off for me. I can't do it. I just don't like girls with attitude. I like girls that are like nice, sweet and soft. Whenever if there was a fight, if there was a guy like starting something, I don't like a girl that's trying to fight him. No, I don't like a girl that's telling me to go fight him. No, I like a girl that likes to like hug my arm and be like, Rishi, let's go, come on, and all that. That's the kind of like that cuteness, that innocence is what I'm attracted to the most. So those are the kind of girls that I've ever been with, and those are the kind of girls that I'll ever get with. That's just me, as such. Now maybe for you guys, you know, some people like, you know, attitude. Some people like girls. Depends on what kind of guy you are. I would say, you know, the best thing, whatever suits you, that's what you should probably go for. You know, that's what I would ever go for. And yeah, that's basically what I need to say. And yeah, another thing is I don't ever chase girls. I'm not really that like invested in that, getting a girlfriend or having sex and all that stuff. It's there. It's a part of you. You know, your body obviously wants it. You obviously want a female, but my mind and I know, like, is it that necessary? Is my life purpose just that, or do I have other things to worry about? And the truth is, yes, I do have a lot of other things to worry about in life, so I don't really focus on that too much. If it happens, it happens. Clubs wise, I really only go to nightclubs to chill out with my friends, dance, vibe, enjoy. That's what I go for. If I meet a girl there, great. I do still, it never stops me because I'm not scared to go up to a girl and just say hi. So I do go up to girls and say hi. There was the incident last time I went, Well, last time I actually went, I was kissing a girl in the club and she bit my tongue. I put it on my Instagram as well. She actually bit my tongue. That was a very different kind of experience, man. I've never had a girl bite my tongue before. We were kissing. She stuck her tongue out, so I was obviously kissing her. So I sucked her tongue. I did it nice and softly. Then then I stuck my tongue out, and she was just sucking it like softly, and then she did a little bite, and I was like, whoa, what was that? What was that? It caught me off guard. I mean, it didn't hurt, but I felt that pressure. But the times before that, when I was with my friends, he was like, I'm scared to talk to a girl. And I was like, you know what, bro, just go up and talk to them. There is no fail. If you go up to a girl and she says no, that's the same as you never asking her, But what if she says yes? What if she likes you? What if you guys get along? What if you guys start kissing? What if you guys, you get a number, you go back to hers? What if you build a good friendship and maybe beyond that get in a relationship? What if, man? You don't know these things. You can't predict the future. The idea of you being afraid to get rejected is the idea of you thinking you can predict the future. So I think that's the most important thing about today's Valentine's Day. There's a lot of stuff that's open and people are going out. And, if you're going to look for a girl, I think, personally, just go and just talk. Just be yourself, just talk. And a key word I'd say is, what I've learned for myself, if you ever want to get a girl, the key word is beautiful. Very beautiful. If you go up to a girl and you say you look very beautiful, because everybody knows, nobody, every single human can agree on this, is that a straight guy will never go up to a girl that he's not interested in and say that she is beautiful, ever. Right? If a guy says to a girl, you are very beautiful, that means that he's interested in her. So just use that keyword whenever you're talking to a girl. Just, be sweet, be nice, introduce yourself, but make it clear. You make it clear what your intentions are. You don't want to fool anyone. You don't want to beat around the bush. Just get straight to the point and just say, look, I think you're very beautiful. And then, go from there, ask for a number or ask for a drink or kiss. So drinks wise, a lot of girls like to use guys, not all of them. There's a lot of sweet girls. So girls that buy me drinks, actually, I've never bought a girl a drink, but loads of girls have bought me drinks. It's crazy. Whenever I dance, they always love, they're excited when I dance and they're like, do you want to have a drink? Can I buy you a drink and stuff? So that's insane. But mostly, some girls do, I've seen that they do try to get guys to buy them drinks. They do like to use guys. Another thing is respect. That's a very, very important word. Now, as a guy, this is something this is probably the most important thing I'm going to say in the video. Very important thing is you should always respect women. And I'll get down to women respecting men. But a man should respect a woman. Then this is by respecting her body. One is that her body, you do not touch it unless she is consenting. I've never touched a girl sexually in the club in front of other people. I'll never ever do that. Kissing is the furthest I would ever go to in a public place. But never. Even if they try to. One girl was grabbing my hand and she was putting it on her body, and I was like, I'm not interested in doing that because of the respect I have for you. And you do not touch a girl without the respect. I've seen guys try to touch girls without the respect. I almost had a fight with a few guys in the club. There was this girl. This was a while. It was on New Year's actually. There was this one girl, and she was with a friend, and her friend, she's small, petite, very soft, and the friend was blackout drunk, man. Oh my days. So she started falling over, and this girl, obviously, she's, weak. She can't pick her up. So I offered to help. So I helped her. I put her, sit down. And the girl, she obviously doesn't trust boys. Obviously, you shouldn't trust them. So she was like, thank you. Go back and enjoy yourself. I was like, okay, fine, cool. I went back and I started dancing. And I didn't focus. So they were over there, and I was just focused on something over here. I didn't realize they've just walked over here, or I don't know. I thought they were trying to get out, because the smartest thing for them to do is just get out of the club and go home. Get a taxi and go home. But she wasn't doing that. And some guys were grabbing the other girl that was drunk, and some guys were grabbing this girl. So I got in, and I pretended like I already knew them, and I pulled them closer. And the way I looked at these guys, I was really angry to look at them. And then the girl that wasn't drunk was hugging me, and then they were like, all right, she's with him, so let's leave her. So I stuck up for her. And eventually what she was doing was she was going around, and the other girl left, I think, and then this girl was by herself. But every time she comes around the club and she sees me, she comes and she hugs me for no reason, just to get the guys away from me. She doesn't like me, I know that, but she's trying to hug me so that other guys leave her alone. And eventually I was annoyed with that, and then she got my Insta and everything, and then she left, and I left, and then we were messaging, and I was not seeing a good energy. I was not seeing like any connectivity, so I told her, nah, you know what, this is not gonna work out. So I deleted and blocked. And then I seen her in the club like recently as well. She was trying to talk to me, and again, she was like, "Oh, thank you for like protecting me," and I was like, "Yeah, you know, it's all cool, but let's leave it." But the point I'm trying to make is, yeah, you respect girls by not doing all of that. You know, you understand. Obviously, men are designed to be stronger than women, to protect women, not to take advantage and to use your force over a woman. That is very, very bad. That is disgusting. That is horrible. There's no one that's raised properly that would do that. And girls on the other side, you know, girls, are they respect? Do they? And guys should not look at girls as like sex objects and all that stuff. And at the same time, girls shouldn't look at guys and disrespect guys in the way that a guy is, you know, they're not important. Guys are just, you know, they're just sex infested. Their minds are just sex infested. All they do is just, they beg it off us, or they're going to kiss our feet all day and buy us drinks and use that. So I'm like, oh, okay, you know what? I'm going to use that to my advantage. Pretend to talk to a guy, flirt with a guy, and get him to buy us drinks. A lot of guys that I know who want to go to the club and be with a girl and everything, these guys are very, very, very hard working. You don't know the amount they have to sacrifice in their life. Some of them come from a different country and they study here, they have to work here. They barely understand language. They're building themselves up, and they're starting to understand the language. They have so much in their life. They have to be away from their families, and a lot of stress in their life that they're willing to do. And they work so hard. They work so hard just to make the money, and they don't keep that money that much for themselves. You know, they don't get to enjoy that money. The only thing that they want to do is go and meet a girl and to have fun with girls. There's nothing wrong with that. So like how, you know, boys want to have fun with girls and girls want to have fun with boys. So there's nothing wrong with that, and that's the only thing that they want. You know, they sacrifice everything 6 days in the week. They work so hard. You know, they get rarely much. They don't get much sleep. They have a lot of physical pain, mental stress, and, you know, fear of and getting homesick and all that stuff. And they still push that away and work so hard. But then, you know, the only thing they want is a girl. And now when they go to a club and they try to talk to girls, and these guys are very respectful. My friends are very, very respectful to the girls. But then they, you know, they use them for the drink and go away, or they just, you know, spend time, make them pay for stuff, make them pay for the entry and then go away. These things are not advisable, and a lot of girls don't respect men. So those kind of girls I would like to stay away from. You know, girls that, yeah, there was one girl that was asking a friend of mine to twerk, and he was just dancing like an idiot just because he thought if he does all of this, what she says, and she was like making him act like a dog and everything. I'm like, I came back, and some other friends or some other guys that I met at the club, they just found it funny that he was on the floor. They were just recording him, and these girls were just telling him to, you know, do this, and take advantage. And then the girl was going and kissing some other guy. I was like, what the hell is going on, bro? What is actually going on? There is no way you can tell me that girl respects men. She just thinks I can just tease him. I can be like, oh, I'll talk to you. I'll come home with you if you do all of this. And you know, he falls a victim to that, and then he starts doing what, you know, complying to that nonsense and then doing whatever they tell him to do. Me, I've never done that, and I'm not a fan of it. And I told him, I explained it to him, and, you know, he understood. I was like, if a girl ever tells you that, it means she does not respect you, and she's not gonna want to do it with you. I promise you that. If you want a girl to do it with you, it means you have to instantly need to get that attraction. She needs to be nice to you, as well as to her. A guy should, the same way when you see a girl, the dynamic changes. The way you talk to your boys is not the way you talk to a girl. You're nicer, you're softer, you take care of her, you look after her, you protect her from other guys. You just let her be herself. You don't judge her. That's the way you show your respect to them, and they show their respect to you in their way. So that equal respect is very, very important. That's what I feel. Yeah, but for me personally, I can tell. You know, I can tell if a girl likes me, if a girl's attracted to me. I don't like to beat around the bush at all. And I always believe in this is something I learned because I've been going to clubs and stuff for years. I'm just talking about clubs right now. I've been going to nightclubs for a long time. That I know that if you meet a girl, when I meet a girl, I like to just, you know, get straight to the point. If I can see that she's attracted to me, I like to dance with her. How I like to do it is I don't ever put my arm around her shoulder or nothing. The only contact I do is I shake hands and then I just leave my hand there. I don't hold her hand, I just leave my hand there. She'll put her hand on my hand. If she's not letting go, that means I'll get the other hand, and then I'll be a bit soft, play a little bit, and I'll introduce myself. Hi, my name is Rishi. What's your name? I'll be very soft. Hi, my name is Rishi. What's your name? And then she'll say her name. She'll be like, oh, my name is Stacy or Jessie or Megan or whatever. And then I'll be like, okay, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And then I'll straight away say, I think you're really beautiful. I think you're really cute. And, you know, I dance with her, do a little twirl. This gets them excited, butterflies. And I see how they respond. If they're with their friends and they come away from their friends and they trust you and they come into you more, then I ask straight away. I think the best way to do is just to ask. I say, can I kiss you? The last girl I kissed, I was like in the club. See, I'm not a playboy at all. I'm not a guy who gets loads of girls. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to give you my experiences. And I just want to share some of the things because I never really shared it with anyone. Even with my friends. I never really shared this with anyone. So I just wanted to share it with you guys because it's just a part of me. I just want to express it, especially being Valentine's Day. I just want to share what I'm saying. But I'm not a player at all. I don't class myself like that. I just do enjoy any girl that likes me can come and talk to me. And I only pick out girls that like me. I don't pick out any girls. I have no crushes. I don't have any celebrity crush. I never put my eyes on a girl and be like, okay, that girl's good looking. I'm going to go and talk to her. I mean, I'm going to go talk to I'll talk to loads of girls and see which ones like me, but it's based on them. I'm only interested in girls that like me first, and then I move to, that's the kind of guy I am. But yeah, I say to them straight away, if I see like they're interested and they're coming into me more, I would be like, you know, can I kiss you? I don't be around the bush. I ask them straight away. If they say yeah, then you go in for the kiss. That's how I do it. And then you build the comfortability and then we talk and stuff. A lot of times I've seen like their friends will get jealous because this is why I don't like to go to, if there was like 2-3 girls, if I just go to one girl, because the friends will get jealous because they want to get a guy for them. They will pull the girl away. They will like us getting along. That's why if I have friends, I like to get them a bit hyped up and be like, look bro, there's 2 girls there, we're 2 guys, let's just go say hi. If you like them, just let me know. And that's how I be a wingman. I'll be like, go there and talk to the girls with my guy friends and help them out. But like, just be confident, just talk, just be nice. You're just talking to another human. That's all it is. Just be nicer, be softer. Just try to understand her more. Try to empathize. You'll put yourself in her position. If she tells you something, try to listen. Try to learn about them, and then at the same time you're trying to see if they're right for you. I mean, if she's your type, and if she already likes you, all you have to do is just make it easy for them. Just make the game easy for her. You don't need to try anything else. Just she likes you, she finds you physically attractive. Just okay, in talking, is he a good talker? Is he nice? Is he has he got attitude? All of these things that she will try to find out. Just stay away from all of that. Being aggressive and having a guy with attitude, a guy who just thinks big about himself. Just throw all of that away and just be normal and be cool, be cute, and she will like you. So that's what I tell all my guy friends, and I'm like, this is how it's done, this is how I do it, and that's all. And sometimes when I start dancing, when I just start breakdancing, I just take up a bunch of space. It's like in the middle, I take up a lot of space. I start dancing, doing some flips and stuff. This gets people excited, and I do that, and then girls just come to me. This gets a lot of girls' attentions, but the thing is, I don't like to do it just for that. I feel like it's a bit. I like to do it for the video. That's my main focus, to get the video. That's what if you've seen a video I did about about 8 months ago, called, it's in a club, like a festival kind of thing. I was only doing it for the video. I was making the video and I was dancing like nuts. I was going like crazy because I wanted to get a cool video. I wanted to get a video with like loads of people, loads of young people around me, and me dancing and seeing their reactions, everything. Loads of girls got so excited that night. Bro, that night, I've never seen girls get that excited. They were coming to me, they were hugging me, they were kissing me, everything. It was crazy. It was so crazy. And I've had experiences like that before, but not to that extent, because I think it's because in a nightclub, it's a bit more like closed and it's a bit darker, so I don't think that many people could see it. But there, it was just in the open space. So that was amazing. Like that night, that day was so amazing. But clubs, when I start dancing and I just enjoy, because I feel like, what it is, I think it's not because they're impressed with what I'm doing. I think it's because they want to have a great time. And a lot of people are not self-driven machines. They are they are not self-driven. Someone has to come and, you know, activate, you know, start the car up and then drive. But most people, I'm personally a self-driven person, so my energy just comes from me. So when they see them and they're just sitting there, because a lot of people in the club, they'll just stand there and not really do anything. They'll just drink and not do anything. They won't dance or anything. But when I go there and I start dancing and I, you know, express my energy, that like gets them all, you know, started, and everyone gets excited around me. So I feel like that's what really helps, and the girls really like that, and they love confidence. So I think that's the reason why I get a lot of like attention in the club like that, when I dance especially. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So I'm not giving you any tips on dating or how to get a girl. I don't know any of that stuff. I'm just telling you what works for me and what experiences I've had. But personally, I don't know if going to a club is where I would find the girls that I want to be with for a long period of time. I do want to get a girl for a long period of time. But yeah, I think, I don't know where it will be, but it is what it is, you know. Work related, there was a girl at work actually, she wanted to kiss me as well, but the thing is, below her lips she had like pimples and stuff, and I was reading about like oral herpes and all those STDs that can transfer between kissing. So I was reading that, and then I even asked some friends, and they said if a girl has like pimples near her mouth, don't kiss her. So she was trying to kiss me, but she had pimples near her mouth, so I was like, no, you know what, I'm not gonna everything's fine. She didn't like me, she actually hated me after that. That was crazy. And another thing is, I never kiss a girl that's already kissed another guy in the club. Loads of girls try to kiss me that already kissed another guy. I'm like, no, I'm not kissed. That's his spit in your mouth. There's no way I'm kissing you. I am not kissing a girl that's just kissed another guy. There was one girl, and this was a long time ago, and I think she was really drunk, and I saw her like kissing a bunch of guys. And then near the end of the club, she was coming to me, she wanted to dance with me, and I just quickly did a little dance, and I was like, cool, I was enjoying. And she was like on me, bro. She didn't let go of me at all, and even when I went out, and there were some police officers there, she was trying to kiss me, I refused. I would never push a girl's face like that, but I just refused. I just brought it back. I was like, that's cool, it's cool, it's cool. And she was just on me, and I was going out, and I lost my friends, so I was going out, and I think they gave me a message, I think, saying like they're waiting in the car. I went outside, and she was like getting inappropriate. She was touching my, you know, my private parts, and in front of a police officer, and he didn't do anything. He just smiled and walked away. I'm like, what? Okay, you know, I guess, you know, whatever. But then she was on me, so I didn't know what to do. So I found 4 girls there. There was 4 girls outside the club. So I went up to the girls. I was like, you know, I don't actually know this girl. She seems really drunk. Could you like look after her? I have to go. I'm not from the city, so I left her there and I went. That was the experience. This was a couple of years ago, and it happened a bunch of times. Like loads of girls that have already kissed a guy that tried to kiss me. I'm not interested in, you know, I don't want to have another guy spit in. No, you know what? No way, no chance for that. Even my friends, like, they're like, no. I saw one time there was girls that was kissing guys left and right, and you know, some people I know, they're not my friends, but I know them, and they were trying to wait in line to get a kiss. I'm like, that is gross. You know, I'm not interested in that, bro. It's not gross. I mean, she can do what she wants. I have no judgment on other people. If a girl wants to kiss 100 guys, that's fine. 100%, that's fine. But I'm not kissing her. That's all I'm saying. I'm not interested at all. And also, what else? I'm just trying to let it all out. You know, I'm just trying to tell you all of my, because I don't want to make a video like this again. So I've never made a video like this before. I don't want to make a video like this again. So I want this video to like let it all out about everything I thought about girls. What else to say? Let's not talk about my body count or kiss count. It is a lot, but I'm not going to talk about that. And I'm not going to talk about my first experiences and all of that, because there are some trickiness within it. Within the girls that I was with first. Yeah. And some of them actually watch my stuff, so they know it's them, so I'm not really interested in stepping into that zone. And some people have a lot of questions, like in real life, not people here, but in real life, some people have a lot of questions based on it, like who it could be, or was this is that the girl that I was with, I mean that they were with, these guys were with, and is it the same girl, is it the different girl? If I give any like story about it, they would know who I'm talking about, so I'm not going to do that. So yeah, but my first experience, I mean, it was in my school time. I was 18 when I first lost my virginity, so that's all I have to say. And first time I kissed a girl in a club, it was actually because I used to go to the club by myself as well. I go to the club by myself. I think there's a lot of people who go to the club by themselves. They like from the start to the end, they're by themselves. Me, as soon as I go to the club, if I decide I'm going to the club by myself today, I would always go a bit earlier and I'll start making friends. That's it. I'll make friends there, talk to them, chill with them, learn about them, and make friends with them. That's how I like to make friends in the club. Same gender friends, just cool, just young guys that look like the same kind of vibe as me. I don't know what to say. Am I like a hippie or that kind of thing? I can't really like put a brand on what my style is. It just changes from time to time. So if I'm like now, you know, to anyone that's wearing like all this accessories and they look like the skateboarders kind of people, I'll just chill with them, talk to them, see how it goes, and then become friends, go. And sometimes they would like to go and talk to a few girls, so I'm like, all right, I'll come with you, I'll talk to them. And you know, as long as you're like respectful to them, as in you're respectful to these guys, that I don't go and talk to the ones. I also have to make it clear, like, which girl do you particularly like? Don't say any, because I would just talk to all of them, or whichever one's giving me the energy. I'll you know, try to get to know her more. But if you particularly like a girl, I won't go anywhere near that girl. I won't talk to her at all. So please make sure like you're clear with who you like, and tell me first, because then I don't talk to them. But yeah, that's how it is. But the first time I kissed a girl in the club, right, I was it wasn't even a dance. We were just drinking. She was vibing with me, and she actually force kissed me. She force kissed me. I wasn't even trying to kiss her. I was like, whoa, and then I enjoyed it. It was enjoyable, but again, like, it caught me off guard. It was crazy. And one of my best experiences with kissing. Ooh, which was my best? Just kissing wise. The best girl I've ever met, like that I actually knew her for, I think, about 4 days. So we met up twice after the club. After the club we went back to hers. She's the sweetest girl ever, man. Oh my day. She's British. She's so amazing. My God, yo, I wanted like more. I would love to get to know her more, but I've deleted like everything of her, because you know, she didn't want to. She had other things going on in her life that she wanted to just be in that, and then I had other things. I just had to focus on my life. But she was just amazing, the sweetest person I've met. Such a like, at heart, she was a very nice girl, and yeah, she even made me like breakfast that day. The next day, it was beautiful. It was so amazing, and we met up twice more, and we got a few drinks together. It was so amazing. She was so beautiful and wonderful on the inside and on the outside as well. I can't believe that, man. That was unfortunate. That's probably a girl that I wanted to get to know a bit more. A lot of times with yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for me. A lot of times when you meet a girl, it's usually their jealous friends will pull them away, or they'll get to know you for a while, but then they don't, you know, they're just busy with their stuff, and they want to carry on with their life. Like they have like future plans, or they have to move out of town, and they don't want to keep this relationship or friendship going, situationship going, which is understandable. I've never broken. I'm thinking, like, personally, without a fight, like for my own reasons, I've never like said to a girl, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I've not actually done that. Nah, I'm just cool with anything. And I've never gotten with the girl myself. I'll never be like, oh, we should get along like that. I just enjoy the moment. I enjoy what I need to, you know, what we're doing, and however far it goes. There's always a benefit. It's always an advantage. Every relationship, even if it goes only for a few hours, it's a benefit. Even if it goes for a few days, it's a benefit. If it's a lifelong thing, which I would love to have, that's all great. It's all great. Yeah. So that's what I went to. Yeah, but my first experience in the club was that. It was when I was 19 years old. That's when it was. That was great. And that was my best, and the best experiences with a girl. I mean, the sweetest girl I've met in the club was that girl. And yeah. So it is unfortunate. I mean, I don't know, it's not about being with loads of different girls. I mean, if your body count's 0, if you're a virgin still, that's still, to me, it's 100% fine. I have no judgment on anybody that is that. I think deep inside, I think everyone does deserve somebody that's yours, that's an extension of you. I think like a strong, powerful relationship, something that everyone deserves. That's what I'm interested in. I want that, but who do I get that from? Just because I want it doesn't mean I can go and get it. I can't just go and get with the first girl I see and then everything is gonna have, be fairies and daisies. That's not how it works. It's to get to know them, and once you get to know some people a little bit, you realize they're not actually that right for you. You're attracted to them. I mean, they're attracted to you, but what more so, it's beyond just physical attraction. It's that emotional connection, and unfortunately, I've never had that in my life, and I want that. I do want it. I want to be with a girl for the rest of my life, and also I don't believe in cheating as well. I never cheat. I will never cheat. I have never cheated, and I will never cheat. But I want to get with a girl like for the rest of my. It would be amazing if I'm 25 now. If I got with a girl when I was 18, and for like until I'm like 96, 97, whenever I die, if I could be with the same girl, yeah, that would be the most ideal thing. That would be like what I would have prayed for. That would be like a wish. But unfortunately, real life does not play like that, man. Real life does not play out like that, unfortunately. Things, you can only really have control over this moment, but that doesn't mean you just sit and wait. You should go. And my advice, like I don't give advice, but if you want my ideas, like you want to be with a girl you've never been with a girl, best thing to do, just keep talking to girls. If you ever feel nervous, use the 5-second rule. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi, my name is. I don't use any pickup line. All I say is, hi, my name is blah blah blah, and I make it clear, like, I find you very attractive. I would like to get to know you more. Would you like to grab a drink sometime? Would you like to meet up sometime? If you're in a like a club or a things already, like, would you like to dance? That's what I say. I just say you're very beautiful. I like your eyes. If I genuinely do like their eyes, I don't lie. I just tell them, I really like your eyes. I really like your style. I really like your hairstyle. Everything. Yeah, that's how I just start. And the thing is, it's about doing it. Just keep doing it, and you just naturally build that you break through that fear. Fear is just walls that come on. The shyness, it's if you just do it more and more and more, no matter how shy you feel like you just have to go and do it, or else you're going to be single for the rest of your life. You're not going to be with a girl. Then just, it's always worth just going, talking. Anywhere you go, just talk to the girl. Just say hi. You're not saying anything bad. Just say hi. Just say, oh, nice to meet you, and what you're studying, where you are, what your plans are, you working, all of these things. Usually I like to find the common ground if they like the same. So if because I like, making films and everything, if I found out like they're film students or something, that's even easier for me to just have a conversation with that. I just talk about a lot of stuff based on that. So when they do, that's really interesting. And it's more so, I'll just be really excited just to talk about it, because I'm not thinking about, oh, what do I say next, or is she interested and all that. I'll just be genuinely interested and happy to talk to her. I think if your mind changes and you're just happy to talk to a girl, you're not thinking about the goal, like this girl has to be mine, or she has to like me, and we need to hook up and everything, we need to kiss. That if you get rid of that mindset completely and just have a fact, like, you like girls. I like girls. I find girls adorable, and I love talking to them. I just love engaging with them. And when they smile and they talk to you, there's like scientific reasons, like it boosts your like testosterone, and it really it changes your mood talking to girls. So many like benefits to talking to a girl, and I think just living with those benefits is that's plenty. Just be happy to talk to them, and if it goes further, if it goes anywhere, it goes anywhere. But the real thing is, I don't know anything about girls, like what they like and everything. I'm not an expert. No one really knows. I don't think anyone actually knows exactly what, like, you can't analyze. Do not analyze girls at all. But I mean, I don't analyze at all. And I think it is from a foundation level, I think it's confidence and respect. As long as you're respectful towards women, so don't touch them without their consent. Don't say anything like really bad and sexual and weird. Don't be a creep. Don't be a weirdo, a pervert, to these kind of things. Be very respectful. and talk to them with that equal respect, as well as have a lot of confidence in yourself. And I've said this before, as long as you're not doing anything wrong or that could be perceived as wrong or morally wrong or anything like that, or legally wrong, as long as you're not doing anything wrong, you should do it with 100% confidence. That's what I said. So, and I still mean it. I always mean it. So every time you talk to someone, just keep like that confidence. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just saying hi to a girl. You're just talking to them. So as long as that's in mind, and wherever it escalates, that's all it takes. That's all it is. So where it goes, it's great for everybody. But yeah, great memories and experiences that's always great. With girls, like I'm happy just with the experience. I'm just happy with the small amount of time. Even as I said, I always look at the positives in things. That's what I am like. But so the great moments that we get to share, and wonderful. Sometimes we even go on trips together. That was great. Oh, one more experience. A couple of years ago, it was me and a friend of mine. So we've met two girls. It was actually through mutual friends, and it was wonderful. We all checked into a hotel together in Bournemouth. We all went to Bournemouth together, and it was like we planned this for days. We were chilling. We were just talking. We were hanging around in our own city and everything, and we went to Bournemouth together, and we checked into a hotel, to all of us. So me and the girl, or my girl, we stayed in the hotel, do our stuff. And him and his girl, they would go out and travel, go out and check out shops, go restaurants, go and, if there's anything like any activities that's going around there, they'll just do those activities and come back. And we spent a few hours there, and then we switched. So we went out, and so after we're finished, we were chilling out in there, we were on our phones, we were talking, playing together out, and then we left, and then they came in and they did their stuff, and then me and my girl, we went out and we got some ice cream. We actually went to Creams. We got some ice cream, and then where did we go? There was like some carnival kind of thing, like something like that was going on. So we were just checking the place out. We were going into that. There was a fun fair also there, so we got some food there. And that was actually open till quite late. And yeah, the beach, we got to walk around the beach. And then when we came back, and then all four of us went out and we got some drinks and we chilled out near the beach. And at night, we all checked into the one room to save money. So at night, I slept on the floor, he slept on the sofa, and the two girls, they slept on the bed. And then we checked out the room the next day. And then we went to a different location. In the day, actually, when we got there, we went to check out, I think it was a place called Harry Rocks. We checked that place out, and then we went to the hotel area in the evening, and then we that's when me and my girl stayed there, him and his girl went out, and then we switched. Then the next day is we went to I think it was Dodo. Yeah, we went to check that place out, and that was beautiful. That was wonderful. I stood on the edge. Oh, I still remember standing on the edge of the cliff. Like if the wind hit me, I'm down. I'm in the water, bro. But it didn't, so I was a bit careful. I knew like how to stand there and how to hold my weight. So it was a beautiful place. That was a beautiful experience. Yo, what? What the hell? That was nice. Yeah. It was really cold. I mean, we went to the beach in the winter. I don't know why, but it was really cold. And it was raining as well. So, but that experience was another beautiful experience. So that's what I want to say. Like, just like the best experiences I want to share with you. But yeah, so use that. So I want, what I'm trying to tell you in this is use that. So I mean, hopefully something I said was useful for you. Mostly this video is for guys. I mean, girls can enjoy it as well, but mostly for the boys. If you're scared, nervous to talk to a girl, you can't predict the future. That's the most important thing you need to understand. You cannot predict the future. You thinking that you are going to get rejected that's comes from the idea that you think you're a fortune teller. You think you can go and predict the future. You think, oh, okay, I'm gonna go up to her, she's gonna say no, she's gonna slap you across the face, and then you're gonna come back and sit down. That's what you're thinking. No, you can't predict the future. She could be the best girl in the world. She could be a girl that you don't want to talk to. I went to shake a girl's hand even the other day. I said hi to her. She said, no thanks, I don't want to shake your hand. Next girl, I said hi to her. She held my hand. She wasn't letting go of my hand. I had to pull her hand off. Her friend was walking away. I called a friend back. I was like, please, can you take your friend with you? And I had to give her hand to the friend's hand, and she was trying to grab me. And my friend was laughing. He was like, he was on the floor laughing. She wouldn't let go. First girl was like, I'm not touching your hand at all. And the second girl was like, I'm not letting go of your hand. So every girl is different, man. So you need to understand that you are not a fortune teller. You can't predict what's going to happen. Second is confidence, right? Confidence is very, very important. When I say confidence, another thing is, if I said to you, if you want to get strong, you need to do 200 push-ups a day. That doesn't mean you need to immediately be able to do 200 push-ups a day. What I'm trying to say is, you need to build up, start doing as much as you can. If you can only do 10, that's fine. Do 10, stop. Build yourself up until you could do 200 push-ups a day, and then do 200 push-ups a day. That's what I'm trying to say. If you're trying to be confident talking to girls, and you're like, I should just easily be able to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and talk to a girl. You just have to build it up just by talking to loads and loads and loads of girls, and it'll naturally just build up inside you. As long as you don't let that fear come in the way, you're fine. You're good. You see a girl and you're like, what's the worst that can happen? Sometimes they're just waiting there. Some girls will look at you in your eyes and want to talk to you. Some girls will come and talk to you. A lot of girls, they'll just make a little like sign like they're interested, and then they'll just stay there and wait until you come to them. So if you're the kind of guy that just makes the move, just see what it is, man. Maybe if it's a no, it's fine, right? If she says no, if you don't ask her out, the answer is going to be no, you're not going to get with her. If you ask her out, she says no, then you're not going to get with her. But what if she says yes? That's the mind you should have. So always have that positive mind, man, and be confident, and also be respectful. So when you're talking to them, just say hi. I don't think any pickup lines are really that necessary. I don't think so. I've never used a pickup line. Just say hi, nice to meet you. I think you're really beautiful. And just talk to them, how are you, whatever, what you studying, where you from, are you from around this area, if it's outside, you chilling. If she's interested in talking to you, just be like, cool, you got any plans for later on tonight? Me and my friends are going to check out this bar or check out this club, or we're going to go out somewhere, we're going to go bowling or whatever. If you want to join us, it'll be really nice. And yeah, a lot of times if they really like you, they'll say yes, and that's it. So just have the confidence. Just how I just said it right now, that's all you have to say. There's nothing wrong with that. Just go and say it and say it and say it. Just talk to any girl that you're interested in. And that's it, you should be fine. And as I said, having a lifelong goal of being with one girl, I would say that's what I've always wanted. But is it happening? Happening is not in my hands. That's, let's say, God's hands. That's in God's hands. If it does happen, I don't know. I have, that's not in my control. But then again, you're not going to say no to fun, because at the end of the day, and I'm not trying to get side here, I'm just saying, one day we are going to die. We're all going to die one day. And before that, and it's not a day like, okay, you're going to live 90 years and then you're going to die. No. At some point in the future, you could die tomorrow, you could die in a week, you could die in a year, you could die in a month. At some point, you are going to die. I am going to die. That's the mindset I had. So you might as well just have fun with it, man. If I'm going to, yeah, I mean, you don't know. So you might as well just have fun with it. You might as well meet the girl, and then if you're just going to have fun for 2 weeks, and then she doesn't want to talk to you anymore, that's fine. Just remember those good moments, those good memories. As long as you have that, that's it. It's fine. Next girl. You meet them, talk to them. Just don't take it to heart too much whenever like breakups happen. A lot of people, since I've just said, I don't love these girls. That's why. If it's love, I know that I can't handle it, but it's not love. Love is what I have for you, is a form of love. I know some people find that cringe when I say, but what I have for you, that's love. My YouTube and all that, that's a strong form of love. What I have for my mom and dad, that's love. If I lose them, then I'm like devastated. These girls, like, they're just, it's not love. It's not that strong bonding then. They don't want to see you anymore. That's not the biggest deal, man. People break up, get together, break up. It's all fine, man. So don't let that affect you. So don't let fear get in the way when you're talking to a girl. Just go talk, learn about them, talk about them. And you'll learn about yourself as well. You understand, all right, how should I approach them? How should I look at them? Am I staring at them too much? Am I being a weirdo? Or am I just being chill? And you see, and then you'll be able to assess the energy. If you're like, she's talking to you, but she's like, darting away, moving away a bit, and you'll be like, all right, she might not be interested. Anyway, it's nice knowing you, and then walk away. If she's a bit rude to you, she's like, no, fuck off, I don't want to talk to you. I would say learn to cut sometimes. The option of being rude should never be there. Either you're nicely and politely walk away, or you just cut it there. So if she says no and she's rude to you, just cut it. Boom, out, done. No more. Don't even look there, don't even think there, forget about it. Move on. That's how I am. So yeah, those two things. So don't take it to heart at all if they say no. Rejection is a nothing. It's nothing. She's not the one for you. It's not about looks. If girls are rejecting you, it doesn't mean you're not good looking. It means that you are not her type. That's what it means. So it's all about types. It's not about looks. And what else? What else did I say? Yeah, just get to know them. Any experiences, great experiences. The best thing to do if it's in a club, try to make the move to kiss. So try to get to know, if you see that she's attracted to you, try to make the move to kiss as fast as possible. The move to kiss is just ask her. The best thing to do, 100%, is the consent of asking. Just then, can I kiss you? And she says yes, and she comes in. That's it. That's good. So I always ask. If I want to kiss a girl, I always ask. She kisses me, she doesn't need to ask. To me, I'm okay with that. But if I want to kiss her, I always ask. I always say, you know, can I kiss you? I think you're really beautiful. And then, can I kiss you? If she says yes, I'll be like, great. And then if it ends there and then her friends pull her away, fine. If it carries on, you meet her after the club, you hook up with her, fine. Make sure you wear protection, obviously. Make sure you wear protection always, unless you're 100% sure. But yeah, I don't need to tell you that. But if you're gonna be friends and you're gonna get to know them for a long time, and you're like you have like a good friendship, good relationship kind of thing with them, fine, great. If you're having a strong bond with them, that's fine as well. So every portion is just fine. You just live that moment and enjoy, and it'll be great for you, man. It'll be wonderful for you. That's all I have to say. But happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. If you have anyone for you, wonderful, man, what are you guys going to do? Let me know down in the comments below if you guys are going to do anything interesting. If you're going to give her any flowers, if you got any surprises for her. Or if you're a girl and you have a surprise for your boy, let me know down in the comments below. If you are single and you're looking for a girl, good luck, man. Good luck. As I said, have confidence and just go talk to anyone. They're not going to do anything. It's not fear. Don't think it's scared. You being scared to jump out of a plane, that's fear. You know, skydiving, that's fear. This is shyness. And better word than shyness or awkwardness, I like the word uncomfortable. I like that word uncomfortable because it explains the situation perfectly. Comfortability. To become more comfortable into doing something, you just have to do it over and over again. And that's how you just familiarize yourself with that. So talking to a girl, if you're not talking to any girls, then you're going to be scared because you're having that mind of impressing them and you don't know how they talk and all that. If you talk to them more and more and more, talk to girls that you're not attracted to, just talk. You'll familiarize yourself with it in that situation and you just feel more confident naturally, man. And also don't try to impress. Just you're finding out if they're right for you and if they like you, that's it. If you're their type, that's it. It's all about types, that's all it is. And yeah, so good luck on your journey, man. If you're going to find someone. I think every guy I think you will. Yeah, and there's no one that's not ever going to find someone. I think loads of people I know, if it's a guy with glasses who looks really weak and people think, oh, he's not going to get a girl. I've seen that kind of guy get girls. I've seen big, strong guys get girls. I've seen, you know, guys who are like hippie, stylish, those kind of guys get girls. Guys who are like it more roadwear, streetwear kind of guys get girls. Simple guys get girls. The only kind of guys that I've not seen get girls are the ones that are desperate about it and think about it all day, every day, and they ruin it. You know, you're just cool. You don't chase women. You're not. And also when you're talking to your friends, don't sexualize women at all, because this is an error carried forwards. Because you're learning skills that you should not be talking. You can't talk to a girl the way you talk to your guys. You know, the bad things that you say, those kind of jokes that you say, those sexual remarks that you make. So when you're talking to a girl, your mind will be like, all right, I know I can't. Hopefully most people are smart enough to know you're not allowed to say it. So you'll be like, I can't say all these things. So what do I not say? The first thing your mind will go into, I should not say it. I should not say it. You don't want that. You don't want that kind of mindset. So when you're talking to your guys, just talk to girls about girls in a respectful way. This way, when you're talking to a girl, immediately your mind, you just know what to say. Your mind will just be in the right place for you to go and speak to these girls and get to know them. And, convince your friends to talk to them. If there's two girls, you're two guys, go talk to them as two guys. If there's one girl, go as one girl. If three guys, three girls, go towards three guys. So make sure the numbers are good. And if nothing happens, again, don't worry about it. It's all cool, man. Whether you're single, life's great. Whether you're committed and you have a girlfriend, life's great. If you're just friends with a girl and you're chilling with her, and you're just getting to know her, life's great. Anything is, man, life's great. Life is beautiful. You're always on the benefit of life. Just be happy to be born and to be alive. And if you're young, just be happy to be young for now. because nothing is permanent, unfortunately. But the moments, this present moment, that's all you have. So always be happy in the present moment and be blessed. Stay blessed. You know, you guys are all blessed. But either way, you know, even if girls don't love you, even if you don't love girls, you love me and I love you, man. You're all my little dragons. Our love, that's a completely different love. That's a completely powerful love. And that's that's for me, man. I have you and you have me. That's all. So just be happy and just live, man. That's all I have to say. So yeah, the purpose of this video is I just wanted to say this stuff. I just want to sit here and talk to you. That's what it is. So, and if they take anything from it, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I love you all, my little dragons. You're all amazing. You're all awesome, man. Links to my training videos, links to all my stuff will be down in the description below. So please, guys, go and check those videos out. Put a lot of hard work into making those. So please go and check them out and show your love by sharing, liking, and commenting. And my little dragons, if you like this video, please share, like, and comment. And let me know down in the comments below, like, what you guys think, and you know, whatever you want to say about this video. And you know, if you guys are on your journey, if you found someone, if you're finding someone, if you're trying to work something out, just tell me down in the comments. I'm interested to hear about it, man. And also, my little dragons, please punch that subscribe button. Stay, more of you. I want to have, you know, of course I want to grow on YouTube, but yeah, it will help me out so much, man. It will help me out so much. There's some big plans I've got. Some things, I mean, it's a big struggle, you know, with filmmaking, trying to get into filmmaking, bro. It's such a big struggle. I really don't know, like, as a guy that doesn't have these, like, I don't really know about the industry. I don't really have anyone that can help me in the industry, and I don't have any knowledgeable people that can give me any right tips. So for me to step into this and try to get involved in filmmaking and make a film myself, it's such a tough thing, man. It is really tough. But again, same thing that applies to this, you know, what I said about the girls thing. Sitting around and doing nothing is not going to get you anywhere, you know. Sitting around and doing nothing about it. If you want something, you're the one that has to go and step into it. If it doesn't happen, at least you tried. That's all it is. Because if you don't try, the result is the same. But what if you try and she says yes? It all changes. What if I try and I get what I need to get, you know, the funding that I require for the film to happen, the team, the technicians that I need for the film to happen? What if I try? So I'm still trying. I'm still, you know, there's a lot of steps I'm taking within it, and it looks good. It is helping. Like, it's a bit of a struggle, but it is going in the direction that I need it to go. So I'm happy. I'm very happy that, you know, I'm trying, and if it does happen and I do get to make it, you know, I mean, make the film and put it out for you guys to enjoy, that's it, man. That's it. And that's another thing that I would have proven that to you, and I'll talk about that as well. And also, there's actually one more thing I have to say. My first ever film I acted in was there was a TV series that I've acted in. It's coming out on Amazon Prime. I'm only in one scene though. I'm not in the whole film, but I'm just in one little portion. And I've never ever done acting in my life before that. I've never done anything to do with acting. It's pure luck. I didn't work hard to get into that show. It's just pure luck luck and timing. Everything. Another thing, even with girls, luck and timing is very important, right? It's just being at the right place at the right time. That's all it is. That's not in your control. But the putting the work in, all of that makes about 10%. That's the only thing that's in your control. 90% is just going to be, you know, luck and timing. So same as this show that I'm in. I'm just in that last portion of the second episode. So you just see my face. I'll come in on screen and I'll talk to the main character. You won't even hear my voice. I'll just interact with the main character, and you'll see me in the credits as well. But it's on Amazon Prime. It was supposed to be, I think they were saying like it's going to be on Netflix or Amazon Prime or something, but at least it's on something, and it's my first ever like performance. And the main actor, rest in peace, he actually passed away 2 years ago. When he passed away, I actually went into this like depression, anxiety kind of thing. So it's sad. It's very sad for me to think about it, but you know, life sucks in some cases, but life is life, you know. That's all it is. So yeah, that's something that I'm excited about. It's coming out near the end of, so I'll put my Instagram down. I'll give you updates based on that on my Instagram. That's all I can say. But I think it's on the 29th of February that it's coming out. So yeah, so I'll tell you. I'll let you know. It's called CV, but I'll tell you more about it, you know, in the upcoming days, and maybe I'll say something on YouTube about it as well. But Yes, man, I'm not going to hold you here any longer. You're all amazing. You're all awesome. Happy Valentine's Day once again, man. Stay home, stay safe, stay blessed, stay awesome, my little dragons. And I will see you all in the next video.